A little birdie told us that you love foiling and you love making things with foil die cuts. So we have a little birdie, beautiful card kit that's all foiled and gilded and just gorgeous.
Over 165 foiled die cuts and papers so that you can quickly and easily make cards.
In fact, there's going to be over 24. Come play with us. Here's everything in a little birdie foiled card kit.
Right, you've got those beautiful foiled die cuts. We're going to show you all of those.
Right, there's an idea sheet that's going to give you lots of ways to use them, starting with simple ways, using the papers, even doing some fun things like gatefold cards and so forth, and cutaway cards.
Right. So, I love those idea sheets for that.
Great idea. Now there are 9 of these sheets. All of them have this marvelous foiling, and I'm here to tell you this is all proudly made in the USA. In fact, all of it was done right here in Oregon.
With those gorgeous large focals, you've got greetings, you have borders, so much to use and super quick to just pop them out and pop on a card.
Isn't that gorgeous? Just so pretty.
Oh,
I love the different looks. And the nice thing about birds is that it can go masculine, it can go feminine.
Sure.
It can go for thinking of you, for birthday, for anything.
Congratulations, special day, bringing you moments of comfort just for you. There are always lots of tags and labels with the greetings right there ready for you.
And there's a great big golden love. Isn't that pretty? So I'm just really quickly wanting you to see each of these sheets because they're all different.
Right, and those large elements are really perfect for creating shaped cards too. Shaped cards, the gatefolds you talked about, lots of different opportunities there. But what's great is that they go perfectly with these custom-made papers.
Right, there are 16 8.5 by 11 papers, and you can see they're all different, but they're all going to go with all the die cuts that you just saw.
You get some border pieces, you get all over patterns.
I love these flourishes. I love this border.
Beautiful?
Isn't that gorgeous?
There's always lots of depth in our papers.
Yes.
These are single-sided. They're 8.5 by 11, 16 of them, and really perfectly match those die cuts.
And this is really a complete kit because you also get 24 envelopes and 24 cards.
Right.
And these cards are the size that we like to use. When they're folded, they're going to be 5 by 6.5. Now, that is the largest size that we can mail in the U.S. without paying additional postage. And it just gives you a really nice surface upon which to be creative. Speaking of which, let's get this out of the way. We're going to start with this one. And this is using one of those papers that Gail just showed you. This border, this white flourish, that's just right on the paper. You don't have to do anything.
Really?
This is all about quick and gorgeous.
That's right. So covering your card with that piece of paper, then foam taping on that center die cut. And the flowers are already on there.
Right. So that, and then
that's an additional. This is an additional flower.
This little one right there.
The little one. So you can add those extra embellishments.
Those corner pieces.
Celebrating you.
And this is also we have to. We're just really sorry. We have to. This is using the black jewel dazzles. Now you'll notice that the foiling is gold, but we went ahead and used the black jewel dazzles, which have a silver edge. It worked just fine.
That's just fine. You can mix and match those. It really, it really adds a little something to it.
Isn't that pretty?
So everything is right there, though. I love that the papers and the die cuts match perfectly.
They do.
Ready to go.
Now, if you want to use just a smidgen of paper, here's what it might look like. And this is our first cutaway card.
And this has just got that great one strip, just a thin strip of that paper. Now you've got those large focals and just beautiful smaller elements that take flight, and then just that little cutaway down on the bottom of the card.
Now this is one die cut, this piece. This is another, a fourth, a fifth, and a sixth.
Right, although this actually can be done separately.
Yes.
The frame and this one, they can be popped out.
Now we did add, because you know how we are, the gold jewel border dazzle. So we did add that just to decorate those edges. And of course the gold matches perfectly with the foiling. But isn't that just take flight is what that's talking about?
Super simple, just pop them out, pop them on your card.
And we have another. Now here's another example of using the paper. Sometimes when you see the foil die cuts, you think, oh, I can just get paper from my stash. You certainly can,
Sure.
but it's so nice to have them perfectly designed.
Right.
You can see the smaller pattern and having the papers that just are perfect.
They match perfectly. So in this case, we've just got a rectangle of paper in the background and then just this nice strip of teal along the left, and really calling attention just in a subtle way to that die cut on the front. And I love adding that little plump little birdie there. That's so cute.
And best wishes. So there's all sorts of themes that are given in the die cuts. So
lots of different occasions.
Yeah, so you have all of that.
For.
Now, I love this. This is our gatefold card, and isn't that paper gorgeous? It's just
Beautiful.
Perfect. And as a gatefold, as you know, you're going to take your card base, lay it out flat, bring the ends to meet in the center. Are you going to show us that?
I've got that.
Okay.
I was just looking at the card going, hey, that would be nice to
That
have.
sounded familiar.
So here's a gatefold card. So this was a blank card and it's actually scored here, but you can cover that with paper if you like on the inside. So just 2.5 inches from the edges, you score lines. Bring that gatefold to the center. Take your die cut piece and just make sure that you attach it only on one side.
The left side.
Right, and so you've got it opening like that. Really simple to do.
But before you do that, how about using a paper on each of them? In fact, bring that back, because I think it really does show just the difference of the die cut. The difference that paper adds. I mean, you could certainly do it like that, maybe add some dazzles, but doesn't that just really complete it? Thank you. And we've got just because and a heart, so those are the other die cuts that have been added.
And they've only been added to that left side so that when you open it up, it's just like so. And then
all
of course
you need
you're
is
going
love.
to you're going to have extra dazzles, just a little strip of paper. So 24 from this kit. I can see you making more than 24 cards pretty easily.
Yeah, I can see that too. There's 165 die cuts. Here is another cutaway card, just a little tiny one. This is a 5-inch card, it looks like. And so we've got that paper again flourishing in the back.
And you've got that little cutaway down at the bottom. If you'll notice that the border, it's actually a scalloped edge. The way you can do that is here is your card, just cut away about 1/2 inch so that you've got a little extra, and then you can just take that border piece, that border die cut, and just make sure that you glue it to the front of your card only, just so it's overlapping enough. And then glue that in place, cut the end off, and then you'll see you can sort of arrange where you want that to end up.
Yeah,
so
keep,
it's got that like
keep that there, and then the paper was put on top of that border, so it
Go
really
ahead and-
secured that in place.
Right, so that's a nice look. And another thing I want to point out about this is on the card, the little pieces, this is all one piece, but you can pop these out. You can take the time to pop these out, and then you have a little, like a lace piece that you can see through. And that's another look. If you'd like to pop those out, it gives it kind of a lacy look.
A toothpick or a skewer makes that really easy to pop those out. So there you go. There it's solid, and then as Gail showed you, it can be lacy. Hope you're feeling better really soon. But how easy that is, and I don't know about you, but very often a card like this, you need it at a moment's notice, but you want it to look special.
Yeah.
You don't want it to look thrown together.
And that's what the gold foiling does.
It
makes it look special. It makes it look, oh my gosh, I hope you didn't spend too much on me.
Oh, it's no trouble.
Really?
I'm happy to do this.
So perfectly coordinating papers, die cuts, you've got cards, you've got envelopes.
And you have ideas.
An amazing idea sheet. All right
together,
there.
all for you.